So I fix the ground here. What I have here is a switch. I use this for my hot water. It's a 220. I don't know how many amps. I am not an electrician. So it just stopped working. So I decided to check it out because I like to see how things work. So, alright, this thing was together like this, like so. Alright, so I end up cutting it because it's riveted on the two sides. Alright, so I cut it and I went inside this one, and that's the reason why I decided to make a video to show you all these things can be fixed because it stopped working. Alright, so you open it like this. I don't think you can do it too many times before they're going to break off. So you have two screws inside there, one over here, one over here. So these things can fix, you don't have to throw them away. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the screws out. And very important, because you don't know how this thing works, turn it upside down. Those are just the screws. Make sure you turn it upside down where the white and the switch is up. Hold the switch and you pull it apart like this. Alright, if you don't do it this way, you're going to end up, all this is going to fall apart, and then you're not going to know how to set them back in place. Alright, so basically what's going on with this here, you just need cleaning. So now that you know how they're set, you can take them apart one by one. So now you can take out this one. Remember, this way it's set. You clean this thing with a piece of sandpaper. You clean it, make sure you clean it so it look bright and pretty like that. I think these things, you can put a little grease on it, and you clean the inside one also. The inside one is this. That's what connected to the screws. So you clean it also with a piece of sandpaper. And once you have all of them clean, then you put it back together. Right here, you can put a little grease right there so it's easy to switch on and off. So now that you have it clean, then now you put it back together. So you have to hold the switch. The part where the light is supposed to go the long side. This part with this groove, go right there. So you hold it. Hold it like so. You have two springs inside of it. You hold the bottom piece. Once you get it together, then you hold it down firmly. Drop your screws back in it. Alright, so now that you have that all screwed up in this part, this is my first time doing one of these, so what I'm thinking about doing is to put a little hole right there and a little hole right here. So I use an hacksaw blade, place it under the bottom so you don't bore inside the thing itself. So now that I have both hole bore, what I'm going to do next is to get a piece of wire. So now that I have this thing connect back to the power supply for it to operate the hot water, I need to put a covering back over this. This thing haven't been working for years, probably like 2 years, probably even more. So as you can see, so let's check and see if this thing working. Have light. So sometimes we have these things and they stop working for whatever reason and we just throw them away. They're still good. But the people they didn't really make these for you to open them. As you can see, it's riveted. If it was made for you to open it, it wouldn't have been riveted. They would have put screws, and the screws is under the riveted thingy. So a lot of times we throw them away. They're good. Just need to see how they work. And what I said before, I like to see how things work. So once I cut it open, I see how it works. The mistake I made was to open it without turning this upside down. I mean, this way. That was a mistake, so everything fell apart. So, as I show you all how to do it, don't make the same mistake that I made. I have to figure it out, everything fell out, I have to figure it out and get it back together. And as you can see, it's working. So I don't have to go and spend any money to buy one of these switches. This goes for all of them switch, plugs and everything. You can fix them. Most of the time you just need to go inside it, take the rivet out, and you might have to straighten because it's bent inside, so it's not making connection. So you just need to go inside and see how it works and fix it. So Sir Fix-It Grant here again with another video, and I got my thing working so I can use my hot water once again. Subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of stuff to learn and we're gonna do it together. Thanks for watching.